Welcome to Food and Football,
the show about food
and football.
I'm Daniel.
And I'm Luca. And today, we're at BMO Stadium in Los Angeles.
We are here to watch LAFC versus the LA Galaxy.
El Tráfico.
Let's play ball.
We don't say that.
We don't? Okay. Some people will go to the ends of the earth for a football match.
Others will stop at nothing to unearth the best food a city has to offer.
This is Food and Football, the show where we do both.
Join us as we travel the world to visit the world's most iconic football stadiums and explore the most epic places to eat and drink before, during, and after the match. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Los Angeles? The beach? Hollywood? O.J. Simpson? Whatever your answer is, it's probably not soccer. You might not know it, but Los Angeles has quietly become one of the United States' most passionate hubs when it comes to the beautiful game. And a lot of that has to do with Los Angeles Football Club. Ever since LAFC first took the field in 2018, something about Los Angeles' football scene has felt different.
Today we're at BMO Stadium, the home of LAFC. Located in the heart of Los Angeles' Exposition Park neighborhood, mere steps away from the iconic Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, BMO was designed for the ultimate match viewing experience. Every single seat is within 135 feet of the pitch, the definition of not a bad seat in the house. Hi, I'm Daniel. I am a newer fan of soccer. It's only been in the past few years that I've developed a love for the beautiful game, and I prefer to call it proper football, because I don't want to sound like a dumb American. I also am a huge foodie. I love food. Food's amazing. Exhibit A.
I'm Luca. I'm a huge football fan. I've been a fan ever since I was 7 years old. I remember my first game ever was Lazio against Juventus. My dad took me to the Olympic Stadium in Rome, and it was a glorious 0-0. I fell in love on the spot. I've been in love with food ever since I can remember. My Italian nonna just fed me. She just fed me all of the food, and I loved it, every single bite. And what's better than food and football? Nothing. Nothing's better than food and football. While there are plenty of street vendors selling tasty food around the stadium, the best place for a pre-match bite is a quick 15-minute walk away. Mercado La Paloma is an unassuming community food hall that quietly serves some of Los Angeles' best food. For more than 20 years, the vendors at Mercado La Paloma have been serving up tacos, burgers, smoothies, and more. But in 2017, something a little bit different opened for business.
My name is Gilberto Cetina. I am the chef and owner of Holbox here at Mercado La Paloma, and also Chichen Itza here at Mercado La Paloma. So Holbox is it's a marisqueria. It's a Mexican seafood restaurant that specializes in dishes from all different coastal regions of Mexico, but kind of seen through the lens of Southern California ingredients. So we take these Mexican cooking traditions and techniques and recipes and apply them to the beautiful, beautiful product that we get from our purveyors here in SoCal.
So first up, Chef Gilberto made us one of Holbox's iconic smoked Campachi tacos. A gorgeous, locally sourced Campachi is smoked in-house. It's paired with some queso chihuahua and stuffed inside a freshly made tortilla. Chef Gilberto tosses it all on the griddle until it gets nice and melty.
The coolest part about watching Chef work was just the attention to detail he had with each of the tacos that he was making for us.
And he finishes it with some house-made salsa and a slightly spicy peanut chili oil.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude. Right?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my, every bite.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, the only issue with that is that I could probably eat like 7 of them, and then you'd have to roll me into the stadium.
I would be okay with that.
But that's not all. Chef Gilberto would not let us leave without trying one of Holbox's taco de pulpo en su tinta, which literally means a taco made of octopus in its own ink. Braised octopus, which is sourced from the Gulf of Mexico, is fried to get some nice and crispy charred bits on the outside right before being placed in another gorgeous handmade tortilla.
There was some of this sofrito that he spread on the bottom, which had all this amazing flavor, this veggie flavor, this seafood flavor that was kind of part of the essence of the tortilla as well. It just was a beautiful experience. to watch Chef work.
Lime me.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I love that.
I have never had pulpo that's so tender.
Tender on the inside,
Crispy on the outside.
crispy on the outside. Perfect. This one like melts in the mouth.
It totally does. And the crispy edges, I don't know what's going on here. Like, this is crazy.
It's high art is what
Yeah,
it is.
it is.
It's high art. I mean, is this not the best food you've ever had before going to a sports event?
Ever.
And
Ever.
It's walking distance.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's insane. Well, should we go to the fields?
Go to the fields. Let's get drunk.
Let's see. With a belly full of tacos, it's now time to head back to the stadium and get a little bit of a buzz on. And the ideal spot to grab a pre-game brewski is BMO's very own food court, The Fields.
Cheers. LAFC, baby.
Hey, let's go.
I appreciate what they're doing with like trying to bring outside vendors into the Fields LA, but I feel like that's not why you come to the stadium.
No.
You come for the environment, you come for like the bacon wrapped hot dogs around the stadium, you come for the taquitos, you come for the tacos. I remember when LAFC first started, you showed up and like they had these like drums in the stands.
Yeah.
And you're like, where did all these fans come from? This team just started, you know? And it felt a little like manufactured. It felt a little fake. But now that the team has been here for a few years, it's starting to feel really authentic.
Interesting.
Like this passion that the fans have for it.
Right.
I mean, you saw the.
It's crazy.
Crazy. So
I have no ill will towards the Carson Galaxy.
the Carson Galaxy subtweet. Think about LAFC fans.
I think they're a bunch of bandwagoners. They came into this city when Galaxy's been here from the beginning. So all these guys are all just bandwagoner fans, in my opinion. This might be LA, but there's nothing like Galaxy, baby.
Who's gonna win tonight?
LAFC. We got a trash team, I'm honest.
With about an hour left before kickoff, it's time to enter the stadium so we can take in some of the pregame atmosphere and scope out some of BMO's best bites.
While you could in theory use this as an opportunity to visit some Los Angeles hotspots like Trejo's Tacos or Wolfie's Hot Chicken, we decided to try some of the stadium's trademark concessions.
In my opinion, you can't go to a stadium and not get nachos. You just can't. Like, the fake cheese, whatever. Like, it doesn't even matter that I need nachos at a stadium.
First up, we tried the barbacoa nachos, which will set you back about $20. These are your pretty standard ballpark nachos, you know, tortilla chips, nacho cheese, some pickled veggies on top. The twist here is that they add some beautifully braised barbacoa on top, which gives this ballpark classic a bovine bouginess to it, which we really appreciated.
While this wasn't like Texas roadside barbacoa that you're gonna get like the best of the best of the best, it was still delicious. It had a lot of flavor, and for stadium nachos, these stacked up for me.
The standout item at BMO Stadium, however, were the loaded yuca fries. Yuca? Yucca? Yucca? Yucca. Yucca fries. These are made from thickly cut chunks of the cassava root, which eat a little bit like steak fries. They get all dressed up with some aioli, some guacamole, a nice smattering of pickled red onions, and they just eat like this crunchy, ooey, gooey, sweet and sour, melty, addictive goodness.
They were like these little deep fried pockets of joy. They were kind of squishy. They were kind of like crispy on the outside. That's a must get if you go to the stadium. You gotta get the yuca fries.
These were also about $20 with tax and tip included.
The game is about to happen.
It's about to happen. It's what we came for.
Yeah.
We came for the food, but
Also the game.
also the game. Let's set the context. LAFC is one of the best teams in the league. They were at the top of the Western Conference, and meanwhile, LA Galaxy were fighting to avoid last place.
Relegation.
Well, there's no relegation in MLS.
Oh.
However, all of the league form, all of that nonsense goes out the window when it comes to a city rivalry match, you know?
Yeah.
Bragging
Important.
rights. And when that's the case, you expect a pretty chaotic game.
Yeah.
And that's what we got.
Honestly, the tensions were high from the walk-in.
They were, yeah.
There was just, we happened to be sitting kind of in a spot that was directly underneath a Galaxy section.
Yeah.
We had experiences during the game.
And even more exciting than the action on the field.
Honestly, the game itself was pretty exciting, but being where we were located,
some things went down.
So
remember how we said that there was a contingent of LA Galaxy fans above us? Well, it just so happens that while I was trying to film some content for you all, I had my camera pointed up at one of those shirtless LA Galaxy fans who saw me filming and, assuming that I was some sort of LAFC fan, pulled down the aforementioned face covering, looked me in the eyes, and proceeded to hawk a loogie on me.
yeah, it's disgusting. I know.
Hit me right in the damn head.
I was not really paying attention to all of that was going on. And then I start hearing you go, he just spit on me. He just spit on me.
Because that's what I literally just like saw him about to do it, and I think I yelled like, I'm not even an AFC fan! At this point, you know, I start saying some things back, some expletives.
This is when I start to pay attention.
Well, because he hears me just start yelling obscenities at the sky, and I have to start explaining to him, well, this is why I've done it. And to his credit, Daniel jumped into action at this moment.
Well, so this gentleman with his shirt off didn't have the body that you might have hoped that he had.
He was no Adonis.
He was no Adonis, but he had his shirt off. So I just started kind of gesturing to his man boobs, which I also have. But I started just kind of like giving him one of these. Like
game recognized game.
Yeah, just hey, you got boobs, man.
He did not like that very much.
No, so guess what?
He continued to gesture at us. There was a little bit more fluid exchange. Not exchanged. We didn't give any.
I got spit on.
Yeah.
It was not what you had, where it was not a perfect shot.
Not a perfect headshot.
I didn't get the head. I got some of the spillage.
Yeah.
So I got lucky in that sense.
Yeah. But you know what? Part of me was pissed off, but another part of me was grateful because I felt like we got the full match experience.
Oh, we did.
Like, it felt like we were part of the fans. Even though we weren't actually LAFC or LA Galaxy fans, we got caught in the crossfire in a beautiful way.
That was an experience. Honestly, I've never been to a match like that, any kind of game like that in America. It was awesome. I'll take all the spit for that.
Maybe
Well,
not
maybe
all the
not.
spit. Not all of it.
I don't need to say that.
It's intense, guys.
El
It's intense.
Tráfico is more intense than literal El Tráfico.
It is. You consider an El Tráfico put on a podcast. When it's late night in Los Angeles, there's really only one place I want to go eat, and that's Koreatown.
Same
Those
here.
games and games.
Yes.
You might think that we were going to be full by the end of this experience, but we had one more meal left in us.
Welcome to Koreatown, everybody. I call this the Las Vegas of Los Angeles, and it's the best place to get a late night meal. We're going to Sunongdan, the best place for Korean short rib stew. Let's get after it.
Sunongdan is famous for its galbi jin, which is like a Korean, almost like celebratory dish that's mostly served on like Thanksgiving or if your grandma really loves you. It's basically a braised short beef stew that's in this molten red garlicky sauce. It's served with potatoes, there's rice noodles in there, and if you're feeling really frisky, you can ask them to come and put cheese on it and melt it with a blowtorch.
They're going to top it with cheese. They're going to cover it with cheese, and they're going to come to your table and they're going to burn it table side. It's dangerous.
Are you nervous? Kind of. Wow.
I don't know everything that goes into making this dish, but what I do know is the final product is one of the greatest things that I've ever put in my mouth. It's got this broth that just like hits every part of your body. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
pornographic. It's the cheese for me. Because all of the other flavors, like sweet, kimchi-y, you know? It's things I'm expecting. But then they add the cheese, and this shit gets pornographic when they add the cheese. It's like unnecessarily obscene. Absolutely mind-blowingly delicious.
Don't know if this is acceptable, and I don't care.
It's probably
Oh my god, it red wine in my eye. Oh my god, it burns. Oh my god.
That's how you know it's good, folks. Don't try this at home. This episode of Food and Football was ended because we had to take down to the medic.
Los Angeles might not be one of the world's great football cities just yet, but going to El Tráfico may just be one of the most fun football experiences money can buy. And that's before you even factor in the uniquely delicious eats.
I mean, where else can you begin the match day with Michelin Bib Gourmand tacos and debrief on the action next to a swimming pool of short ribs and a blowtorch? If that's not Hollywood magic, I don't know what is.
Let's do it. See you in England.
Gonna get there soon.
I'm gonna shag your nan.
That's a weird way to end it. Alright, take off.